Hi everyone, McBeard here, back with another public beta deck guide. Got to level 10, got into ranked mode, and I have some games to show you as I approached rank 10 and cracked into ranked mode. So I figured that this was the best time to experiment with like a really fun deck idea that may or may not work, but is still going to be very, very fun. And I think I cracked it because this deck is amazing. There are so many moments you can have with this deck, and I'm talking about spell scoia'tael. This is my Eithné list, which I call the specialist, because of its wide variety of special cards that it runs, one-ofs of many different special cards, runs Elven Mercenaries, and ends up being a very flexible deck with some crazy combo potential with Eithné. I can keep talking about it here, but let's take a look at the deck and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So here's what I'm talking about. Maybe I should explain while you can actually see the deck. So first of all, you'll notice that's a lot of special cards. And it absolutely is. This is running, it's like a 6 set of bronze. And you can put any 6 in here, I think, depending on your playstyle preference and the meta as well. But right now, there's a lot of weather in the meta, and you'll notice that I only have one first light. And that's because all of my bronze units here are completely expendable, because all of the name of the game here is establishing gold strength and being able to answer all of your opponent's strength with your mosaic of solutions to problems. So this list right here, these 6 right here, I found to be very, very strong. But there are like some exceptions. I think that you can probably replace Stammelford's or perhaps the Frost with a Dimeridium Shackles, and I think that you probably would. That really opens up a whole new territory of dealing with your opponent's gold strength if they really, really want to take you on in round 1, play all their gold cards. Not that you'll always draw your gold cards, but you hopefully will draw one of these 3, if not 2 or all 3 of them. Because these are basically your round 1 wins. You can start off with Ciri, lead up with Triss, remove one of their threats, and then draw Villain Trettenmirth, and then they usually make the decision to push or pass. And if they make the decision to push and keep playing into the round, you can just start controlling them from there. And you can even like scorch them while Villain Trettenmirth is ticking down. It doesn't really matter. The whole point is to completely crush their spirit, right? You just want to control everything. And it's not just these 6 here. When we talk about the silver specials, we have Skellige Storm, and then we have Aromancy into Skellige Storm, which is already in your graveyard. In addition, you have Nature's Gift, which can pull Aromancy into Skellige Storm, and you have Eithné, which can pull Nature's Gift into any other special you need. Eithné can also be a 3rd Skellige Storm, or perhaps a 2nd Scorch. Or perhaps find Nature's Gift just to have an extra chain of spells, because you want to chain a bunch of spells together, cast spells twice, and generate spells, in the case of Ida, to really, really buff up your Dolbelfenna Protectors, which are your win condition in this deck. So we talked about round 1, establishing your gold strength and controlling from there. And then in round 2, when you get into stall mode, that's when you can just really be a pain. Just spend your spells as you see fit and keep controlling, thin your deck out, and ultimately you want to end up with a position where Eithné can generate a huge amount of value either round 2 or round 3, and what you don't get from her, you can get from your remaining Dolbelfenna Protectors. Your Protectors are huge in round 3. These cards can grow to ridiculous proportions, not just because you're casting a bunch of spells, facilitated by your Elven Mercenaries, and also facilitated by the fact that you can chain multiple spells together multiple times because of Eithné's ability, and because of Aromancy generating an additional way to cast Skellige Storm, Nature's Gift being a spell that leads into a spell as well, and of course Eithné casting 2 spells. So you're going to see these guys grow a lot, but there's more to it than that. Your Hawker supports are to buff one of your Protectors in hand, so you have one that's a lot stronger than the other. And finally, Ida, because you don't care about the units on your board, you don't care about weather so much, so you actually don't play Ida to clear weather very often. You play her for the Quen that she offers you. And the difference between casting the Clear Skies with Ida and casting the Quen is that Quen's spell actually procs the Protectors as a spell cast, and this Quen actually goes into your graveyard as well. So when that procs, it offers an additional point, an additional boost point for the Quen on top of the boost that Quen is already providing. And if you've ever talked about Quen with somebody, you'll know that Quen right now at a 2 boost is, you know, we're not super thrilled about it, I think, but at 3, it was really, really strong. So it's always 3 on these guys. So it's worth noting out that very special interaction that Quen is at its strongest on these guys because it's a boost of 3 and the Quen. And that extra 3 matters because you get it spread out across 3 units that you realistically can draw into or produce. You usually get 2 and sometimes you get 3. So how do you get 3 the most? So let's talk about this last card, Eithné. The only thing I want to say about Yavin that you play Yavin because you have ways of scorching and you have ways of actually epidemicing. So let's talk about Eithné now that I've just talked about Yavin there. So Eithné has 2 massive combos, I find. First of all, Eithné into anything is quite strong. If you have the board, like you can frost twice, you can lacerate a row, 6 damage to everything on the row. You can, you can thunder 2 things at once. And if you're running shackles, you can lock 2 things as well. So there are some cards, but there are some cards that you basically never want to have in your hand and you always want to have in your always want to have in your deck. And you generally don't want to use a Merc on it. Those 2 main cards that Eithné really dominates with are Epidemic, because it makes her like Pavetta of old, and double Epidemic, so you can actually play Yavin, and then your opponent will play a bronze card, and then you can play Eithné and Epidemic, and you'll kill them both, Yavin and whatever else they played, provided it wasn't like a Priestess of Frey or something like that brought out something else. So there's that combo, but really, if you can hold on to Eithné and you are showing like you're really asserting dominance in rounds 1 and 2, you can actually play Eithné into Rally and potentially pull out 2 of these dudes, which would be at like, I don't know, 16, 17 if you had a really good hand and a really good kind of fluid turn. So she's really, really strong. She has ways of completely flipping the game around and so many ways of doing it. And whatever she can't do, Villain Trettenmirth can likely do, Scorch can do, Eithné into Scorch can do it. Nature's Gift is a great card to have in your hand because you basically will always have any special you need at all. And, sometimes you have to play Nature's Gift into an Epidemic. Maybe there's just like a really, really good opportunity to get a lot of value from it. You just change your plans for Eithné. You just really can read the board, and whatever solution is best, you can usually generate it or activate it in some way. And I think that this deck is quite strong, and I'm going to keep playing it until I'm proven otherwise. Just about the last gold. Ciri lets you get out of a round, otherwise is a gold body that they have to deal with, and psychologically people don't really want you to control them when Ciri's on the board because they have to fight harder just so you can get a card back. It induces passing just like Villain Trettenmirth, but getting round 1, while it's not super important, it really increases your chance to win. You can come from behind with this deck as well just because of the nature of how you can push. But these 2 cards generally really help you get early passes in round 1. There weren't very many opponents that pushed me very hard when I had these 2 units out. Triss, starter card, right? Everybody has Triss now. She's a 7 that removes 5, so she's like old Vernon Roach. This card is hard to replace. I think this card is so good. Just like I was an advocate for Vernon Roach before as well. I think that Triss is fantastic. I think 5 is a lot to remove, and I think 7 is a solid gold body to have when you can kind of build a board of gold strength. If you're looking for a more in-depth guide on this deck, I do have the link to my Gwent DB guide that I wrote the other day. So check the link in the description, and yeah, you'll get a little bit more idea of some of the card combos and some of the stuff that I look at when I play the deck. And also, I just want to give respect to the artist here. Great job. So nice. So nice. Villain Trettenmirth, everybody. Love playing this card right now. Just saying, love playing this card. So that's, I think, mainly what I have to say about it. The gameplay that I'm going to be showing you is from Twitch because these games had some amazing moments. Strap yourselves in for some spell scoia'tael. Hope you enjoy the rest of the footage, and thanks for watching. Double Epidemic is a thing. No protectors to buff, though. I'm just going to Scorch it, though. Or maybe I just let it... Oh, man, this is kind of too bad that I don't have any protectors here. I think I'll just play Bork. That's good, right? Takes the stuff. How strong do I think this deck is? I think it's actually pretty strong. I feel like I only legitimately lost 1 game, and I know exactly why I lost it. Like this is fun too. It's just like, even though you're setting up to maybe dodge Bork, I'm gonna make sure that you just can't even get that set up. Because this play here, I mean, this isn't even the best way to do it, but it feels so damn good. The double epidemic, Pavetta Reborn, and Eithné. Hensel Pavetta deck? Yeah, it does remind me of that, which is a deck that I love to play. If anybody watched me around that period, I was all about that Pavetta, the Pavetta Gold deck with Hensel.
Bow before modern Freya.
This guy's gonna quit Gwent, you monster. You've been looking for a good and fun control deck? I think I found it. I thought that I would have tuned it by now, but I think I like all of the decisions. You can make a case for a couple of different specials, but that's the best part. You can just kind of pick what you really want.
Come on, quick now.
Just gonna buff a... Yeah. Like, I've got Nature's Gift still for Aeromancy. I've got I can just play whatever I want, like, liberally. Like, I have no risk. I'm not, like, saving it for later, because Eithné's the best card. Eithné's so good. Like, whatever he plays now is probably going to get killed by Bork. So he either has to play something bad or not play anything. But he has to play something. Eithné is so good, you kind of see the nerf incoming? No way! Maybe if they might have to make her bigger than 2. They might have to make her a bit bigger than 2, but that would make her, like... I mean, how high does she need to go to be... I don't know. If she was 5, I would still play her, I think. So I don't know, like, how much of a nerf you'd need. The fact she's already disloyal means that you already know, like, how strong she is.
Keep together!
And then Bork burns it all down. How am I going to win this game, though?
Fine. If my coin's ranked to ye, go kiss a dog neath its tail.
I think that I could 2-round him.
How can I help?
Oh, interesting. He's just playing gold cards now because he's sick of all of this business. And now he's ahead. It's my bad. I allowed this to happen. I could have passed while I was ahead. That was maybe not smart. Maybe not smart. But I do truly believe that I could Skellige Storm his whole board. Maybe that's just what I'll do. Maybe that's just what I'll do. Like, Nature's Gift just ends up back in the, Nature's Gift just ends up back on Eithné's call here, too. I really need to draw into one of these protectors, though. That's necessary.
By Hendel's axe!
Humans have no place in Broccolon.
Now that's disgusting. That is disgusting. He has... No, he only has 9 gold represented. 9 gold strength represented here, so... Dead Stamels. Now I pass, right? Now is a good time to pass? Or do I just go ahead and play the support? How does he make it up? How does he make it up? I just played the support here.
You'll regret your mum ever squirted you.
And I pass with the Scorch in my hand.
Come on!
No, I will Scorch this now. I have more gold strength than he does. I went, whew! This deck is... Please don't think this is actually good. Why? Water Ragnarok? Why? Why isn't this good? Maybe we get level 9. West, stop this. You need a dose of vitamin stream. Cynthia Calvet golems?
If anyone asks,
Oh.
you've not seen me.
Now, oh, well, no, with Ida on board, I can't do it. Just one on the board here. Oh, if he doesn't have a clear, he's absolutely screwed. Right? Oh, I smell blood, folks. I smell blood.
Prepare for war.
Prepare for war. Okay, so he's going to kill Ida. So what does Double Epidemic do after... Well, no, it's after the tick is more interesting. I smell blood.
Humans have no place in Brockalon.
I mean, Stammelford is also good, but the weather makes it so he can't really come back. He may have it, though. He may have a clear skies. He's just baiting it out of me. But I smell blood. I really do. Oh, I didn't play Aromancy. I misplayed. It's fine. I should have played Aromancy for that extra spell. Not, yeah, like you guys said before. That was me just not paying attention. Everything gon' die. Once again, absolutely gross. This is a gross, like, realistic problem that you have if you can't clear the weather. It's Water Ragnarok. It's the great flood of our time. Oh, man. He's just looking for the most strength he can get here. Now I'm free to... I think I'm free to, like, legitimately chill here. This does block the storm mostly, but it's, like, protecting nothing at this point. Protecting nothing. I don't want a frost or an epidemic or a rally necessarily. I might just hold on to that.
Fine. If my coin's ranked to ye, go kiss a dog beneath its tail.
Now I just need to build up my strength here. Playing Tibor is a clear indicator that he has no answer for this. Why no Saskia? Because I'm running Ciri, Triss, Villain Trettenmirth, and Eithné. That's why no Saskia, because I'm running those other cards. How about Shackles? You can make a case for Shackles. You can make a good case for Shackles. Oh, he's playing all of his gold cards because he needs as much power as possible because he has no other way of doing this. Yeah, Shackles would help me here, wouldn't it? So he's going to have 39 gold strength. Oh, he's holding this in his hand too? That's brutal. I'm going to take the first light for a rally, I think, because I think I can just beat him if he honestly doesn't have an answer here.
The storm is coming. Let's enjoy the weather while we still can.
Epidemic is the best thing here. That premium Tibor, though. He's like, he rides up next guy. He's like, you good? You good? Let's go. Let's go. Oh, he played that. I played double rally with Eithné. I don't even need to do this. It's like basically wasted, but...
Nigh is the time of the white frost and white light.
Dole! Blathana! Dole! Blathana!
Oh, no. I mean, I may still not actually have this.
I shall do what I must.
But I gotta see. I gotta see if I two-rounded him here. I gotta see this. Bang. Can you show the deck? I'll show. I keep. Oh no. Does he have two spotters? Did I actually lose? Oh shit, did I lose? Did I lose, boys? Oh yeah! Oh man, it's so countered. The deck is so counterable, but that's twice I got away with that stuff. Oh, we're getting there. We're almost there, guys. But I'm in no rush to do anything. Let's play one more ranked match. Let's get that rank. Let's get that rank 7, maybe. Maybe we have to win, right? I could shut the stream down right now with 100% win rate. I could do it. I can do that, right? Take the Trump route.
There will be no negotiation.
Yeah, what decks were you telling Trump was bad?
I respect nothing human.
He literally asked us for some good high roll cards. Yeah. Scoia'tael. Scoia'tael. Syrian hand. Ooh, mirror match.
Slaughter them to a man!
Everything all right?
Damn. Why did I put it on that row? I did it again. I did it again. Top ranked play, guys. Top ranked play. Why would I put it on that row? The chunkiest monkey, thanks for the follow. Hi Nuken, Demigosh, Semyon Brada, It's Dennis Gaming.
Slaughter them to a man!
Tujas Star C Pod Galata. Thanks for following. All of you. Let's see if I can get it right this time.
Strength, my love.
Wanna put my axe?
Don't make me laugh.
Oh, what? Adrenaline rush on that thing? I mean, it's a pain in the ass, right? But oh, I feel like I really have to kill that thing. I mean, this doesn't do it, but another dumb opponent. I already screwed up though. I already screwed up. So if you think he misplayed, then we both misplayed. I wouldn't have been down by, I don't even know if it matters, but the value that I would have gotten from Lacerate, I would have lost on Stammelford's if I had to play it like this, actually. Wow, he's playing that now? This thing is driving me nuts, because I know every turn I'm, like, losing more and more. Maybe it's not so bad? I don't know, guys. I don't know.
Come here!
I feel like I'm asking for a lot of trouble.
Hold the lines!
There will be no negotiation. I respect nothing human.
For Eithné!
This feels like the most backwards played one yet. I feel like Scorch is the correct answer here, but no, it's not the correct answer. I pass. I'm just gonna have to pass and deal with this 8 later. With 2 cards. 2 extra cards. My opponent is trolling? Oh, is he trolling?
I'd fail men hereth den verde.
I don't know. I might lose this game to this Adrenaline Rush dude. I mean, his plan, I can see how his plan is probably awesome in some situations where you just Adrenaline Rush everything on your board. But, yeah, I don't know.
When the white frost comes, do not eat the yellow snow.
Ho ho, I sense trouble.
Down trading is Eithné. Eithné double rush. Triple Adrenaline Rush time. 1 A rush, but you replayed it with Eithné. That's kind of weird. Gotta say, you're never gonna play McBeard's decks again. You've seen worse. Worse. Oh.
We'll win.
Boy.
You'll regret your mum ever squirted you out.
I'll just scorch this, I guess. Villain Trettenmer's not looking so great now. Still got that card. Guy's going for the 2-0. He's going in the wrong direction. It's actually good. This is actually fine. I accept. Because Eithné can end up being the double rally. Ooh, baby. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. This is going to be just nasty. This is going to be just nasty, I think, what I'm going to do to this guy. Doesn't matter what he has, I think. It's all going down. It's all going down today. In the dark, dark skies of the Skellige Storm. Say what? Dead Nature's Gift? Okay, so what row do I care about? The siege row is obviously like, because he could have Mahakam Defenders, I think. Like, that's probably what he has. Like, I need to put it on the melee row, I think. True Delta, I'm dying. Oh.
Nigh is the time of the sword and axe.
Nigh is the time of the sword and axe, y'all.
Scoia'tael and Shay.
Give me that sword and axe. Give me that sword and axe. Yeah, baby. Boom! Rank 7. All right. I so killed this guy. Time for a dandelion emote. Folks, that's going to do it for me, folks. That's going to do it. We had a nice healthy session today. Fry hard, try hard. We tried hard. We got there. Rank 16, 19 in the world. Undefeated. Let's take a look at this deck, which I think people thought was trolly, and it might still be trolly. I played against a mirror and a Northern Realms deck, but here is the deck if you wanted to see it. This is it. Make this look a little bit more symmetrical here. Take a screenshot. I haven't put this deck anywhere, but believe me, it'll go somewhere. I've got the footage to prove it. I've got the kind of footage that makes really, really good players go like this, not like this. But I'm still gonna post some of those games were pretty sweet.